Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. As we close out our senior year, I mentioned this quote by Albert Einstein because I believe that curiosity is the single most important trait we can gain from school. Curiosity, more than any other skill, will enable all of you to be better leaders, workers, and citizens, no matter what road you take. I hope all of you have had the same experience as me at Boone, with teachers and situations that have driven me to explore and question. But even if you have not, it is never too late to begin and to place yourself on a path of discovery. Yesterday's questions with today's answers will be the tools that will fulfill all of tomorrow's hopes, and I challenge the class of 2015 to continue asking all the hard questions in pursuit of your dreams, now and forever.
What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Well, class of 2015, we did it. As we look back on these past 4 years, I think we can all agree that all the procrastination, mental breakdowns, and countless hours of homework were all definitely worth it. But it wasn't just about the academics. Reflecting back on all the Friday night football games where we did beat Edgewater every single year, school dances, spirit weeks, homecoming parades, and all the great times hanging out with our friends makes us realize just how much Boone High School meant to us. But now the day we never thought would come is finally here, and our lives are about to change forever. Not seeing the same faces we've seen every day since kindergarten is going to take some getting used to, but we've all made memories that will last a lifetime.
If there is one thing I learned in high school, it's that when we constantly worry about our past or anxiously try to prepare for our future, we miss out on the present. What really matters is how we choose to live our lives day by day.
We are not defined by our past mistakes, but we are defined by how we choose to handle them. So as we prepare to walk across the stage today, be sure to remember yesterday, appreciate tomorrow, but most importantly, be completely present in this moment right now.
People tell you the world looks a certain way. Parents tell you how to think. Schools tell you how to think. TV, media. And then at a certain point, if you're lucky, you realize you can make up your own mind. Nobody sets the rules but you. You can design your own life. So, class of 2015, now is the time for you to design your own life. Now is the time for you to think for yourself, for you to be accountable for yourself. And although that thought may be terrifying for a lot of us, the idea that we are free to make up our own minds is truly remarkable. Realize now that what has happened here, while undeniably important, does not define you. That D you got on the AP Chem test at one time will no longer follow you around. And those nights when you were up until 4 a.m. for AP Lang are in the past. So move forward knowing that life can be different if you make it different. Whether you want to move to LA, dye your hair blue, or become the CEO of your own company, know it is up to you. Do not simply follow where the path may lead, even if it is the one less traveled by. Rather, go where there is no path and make your own trail.
Vladimir Nabokov, in his novel Lolita, what a human life is but a series of footnotes to a vast, obscure, unfinished masterpiece. It's only a matter of time before these last 4 years, high school, will fade from your every thought and will be a thing of the distant past. And that's okay, because to some of you, high school has been the greatest time of your short life so far, and for others, it has been a truly mortifying and unpleasant experience, one you can't wait to leave behind. High school will become just a footnote in the list of events of your life as a masterpiece of your creation unfolds. And the masterpiece of your life is whatever you want it to be. The footnotes are the weeks in, the weeks out, the years in, the years out. These are insignificant to the entirety of your life and your dreams. Don't let the footnotes of your life now or ever hold you back from reaching your dreams, your masterpiece.
I see you smiling at the unknown. I never thought that high school would turn me into such a fighter, but in trying to balance my courses, my social life, my work with Troop 1139, and a mental disorder, there were a lot of days when it was a struggle to even remember to brush my hair. There is no way I could have gotten here without those I am lucky to call my family. They taught me that I have a home beyond 4 walls, that darkness is temporary, and that there's always something beautiful waiting to be discovered if you can only find the strength to keep looking. As I prepare for the biggest adventure yet, I remind myself every day to look at the future with a smile on my face and hope in my heart, and it is my prayer that everyone in this room can do the same. Anything can happen if you stay open to the possibility, and hope is never light years away.
Growing up, I was always told you have to fail to succeed. In other words, we learn from our failures, which pave a way for our success. Walt Disney paved his way to success, and many rose in Orlando after being fired from a newspaper company because he lacked imagination. It turns out, Walt Disney did okay for himself. Whether you are unsuccessful at starting a business or landing a date, be resilient in all that you do because those failures will lead you to success. We are young and destined to make many mistakes in the future, especially the near future. In life, your mistakes do not define you, but what you make of those mistakes will define your future.
We only have a few painful hours left of high school, and I want to congratulate all of you on getting through the easiest part of life. We're adults. When did that happen, and how do we make it stop? Today marks a very scary time in our lives. Many of us have no idea what we want to do next, and the few that do will change their minds at least a dozen times. But it's okay to be scared. It's okay to fail. Failure is inevitable, but failure should never get the last word. We have to make our own mistakes and learn our own lessons to understand that knowing is better than wondering, that waking is better than sleeping, and that even the biggest failure, even the worst, most intractable mistake beats never trying. So the next time you become frightened, instead become inspired.
A wise woman once said, "The best thing about being a senior is that there is no need for do-over, it's just do." The possibilities are limitless. You could be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, go wherever you want to go. The point is to have forward momentum and do. As we approach the end of our mandatory 2 hours together and finally move beyond high school, I want to wish all of us the best of luck on our future selves. I have promised myself to never let high school be the limit of my potential. Whether you are the most involved, academically talented, musically inclined, or you feel like you have not achieved much, or you might even think that you are the worst at everything. I hope you don't let what you are or what you think you are in high school define who you will be in the future. Let all of us be the best of ourselves instead of the best of what society defines to be. Each and every one of us deserves to create, refine, change ourselves for the better. Let the class of 2015 move forward and do.
In the words of St. John Paul II, former Pope, the future starts today, not tomorrow. The future isn't some intangible, far-off thing. It's the here and now, it's today. Obviously, keep dreaming about where you'll be 20 years from now, but just this once, don't procrastinate. Make every day count, make every second count. Take advantage of every opportunity God gives you to take risks and explore the unknown. For instance, do you know how many seconds there are in a year? Probably not, but I'll tell you. There are 12 seconds in a year. January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd. Well, you get the idea. My point is, ready or not, excited or not, brilliant or not, the next Bill Gates or not, your life starts now. This is it, fellow graduates. Yours for the taking. So on your mark, get set, go.
George Washington summarized my entire life when he said, "All I am I owe to my mother, and I attribute all of my success in life to the moral, intellectual, and physical education I received from her. Without my mom, I would not be as successful as I am today. She has taught me so many priceless life lessons that I think the class of 2015 should also carry with them today. For example, when she worked 3 jobs to provide for my brother and me, she taught me that hard work can get you anything you truly want in life. Also, during this time when she was always busy but continuously managed to be there when I needed her the most, she taught me that you have to be willing to do anything for your family because they will always be there for you regardless of the situation. That it's only fair that when I stay up all night doing homework and don't wake up in the morning, that she is entitled to tackle me out of bed at 6 a.m. because that is how much she cares. And finally, when I got C's and D's in 7th grade, she told me that I could go to college and be a valedictorian if I truly wanted, which has taught me that sometimes we lie to the people we love the most, and that it is never too late to change your life and do what you want to do, as long as you are willing to put in the work that it takes to get there.
Teachers,
Administrators,
Parents,
friends,
Siblings.
Family.
coaches,
Counselors.
pets.
My name is Matthew.
Lauren,
Ashley,
Katie Beth,
Amanda,
Alex, Ashley,
Hong,
Claire,
Scott.
and we are the valedictorians and salutatorian of the class